Hey guys, it's GarOTD23 bringing you an RU match with my RU team yet again. Oh, I really like this guy's team because, well, he's got two of the legendary puppies on it and Umbreon, and I just really like those guys. So he's got a cool team. Don't really care what they do. I just know that he's got a cool team. Threats, I'm only really scared of the Arcanine and the Virizion just because I don't know exactly what they do. And I know I have Aerial Ace on my Mienshao, but I don't know how much, I don't know if it's defensive or if it's going to be attacking things. I know Umbreon's going to be a special wall, so I'm going to have to try and catch it with Ambipom. Or maybe even Victini. But let's just go ahead and get to the game because it doesn't turn out anything like I thought it would. So, I'm going to lead off with Handy. He's going to lead off with Crobat, which is fine. I'm going to go for the Fake Out just to see if it's defensive. But no, he's an attack variant, so I'm going to go ahead and kill him off with Return. So, right now we're pretty much 1 for 1. He's going for Protect with this Umbreon, as I'm going to go for a Low Kick. But seeing as he's going to switch, I know I might as well get my money's worth and go for a Return because, yeah, just go ahead and get some damage on that thing before I die. So he's in there strong with Suicune, and I see that he's got leftover recovery. So I'm going to go ahead and bring out Mr. Krabs. And I know this sounds like a weird matchup because he's probably faster than me, but turns out he's not faster than me. So that works out actually pretty well in my favor, and he takes the Choice Specs Thunderbolt. Can't do that. Excuse me. So he's going to Raikou and switch out into Idol, predicting the Electric type move. But no, he goes for a Substitute. So I'm like, well, I don't know what you're going to do, but I'm a special wall, and your stab can't hurt me, so it can't be that bad. He's going to go for the Calm Mind. Here, I just pretty much was like going to set up my rocks because I know there's really nothing he can do unless he's got HP Grass. And even then, I was just kind of ready to sack Idol. I know it was kind of dumb, but I just didn't think he had the HP Grass. I really didn't think he had it because he would have used it by now. And I'm just going to go for the Earthquake to break the sub. And now that he sees I've got Earthquake, I don't think he's going to stay in. But I go for it. I believe I go for it again here. He's going to bring in his Virizion. And already I'm like, okay, so you're Grass type. You resist my stab. I have Ice Beam, but I don't know how defensive you are and how attacking you are. He's going to go for a Substitute. I just kind of stay in, see what he's going to do. I go for the Ice Beam, and I'm guessing he's got a bunch of special defense because he takes that very well. It doesn't even break the sub. But then he goes for Swords Dance, so I'm like, okay, so maybe you're defensive and you're going to use Swords Dance to boost up and stuff, which I guess will be okay. But, as long as I have, I really wanted to just whittle it down so I could bring in Mienshao and my Mulan and finish it off with an Aerial Ace. But, that doesn't really... And he helps by going for the substitutes, so that's fine. I'm just going to, like I said, bring in Mulan and go for the Aerial Ace. Critical hit. Obviously mattered because it wouldn't have broke the sound. I'm kidding. Goes for Leaf Blade, takes me out. So yeah, there goes my strategy. Guess I could have gone into... there was really nothing else I could have done. I just wanted to get... Excuse me, I just wanted to break that sub. So I'm going to go to Mr. Krabs here. And he's going to go into Arcanine. I kind of predicted his switch here. But either way, I wanted to go for a Trick. I didn't know if you could Trick through through a Substitute, so I just wanted to see if it would work. He's going for Crunches there. I should have gone into Bronzong here, but I just wanted to go for the Thunderbolt to start taking this guy out. That way there's no threat to my team there. But I guess the more effective play would have been to go into Bronzong because then I could have, I guess, Earthquaked him and he could have done nothing to me. Earthquake hits his Arcanine and his Raikou, so yeah. Interesting fact, Arcanine is also known as Arcanine's type, or what's his name, classification is a legendary dog. are legendary Pokemon. So yeah, chill on that. He's gonna switch into Raikou, go for a Thunderbolt as I go for an Overheat, just trying to, if I had my specs on, that would have killed, but you know, I don't, so he lives with a Sliver. And I know he's gonna go for something or other, an Aura Sphere, so I switched into Bella to try and sponge that hit a little bit, which is, I take it really well, considering I have no special investment, except for a little bit. I believe I'm max HP, max defense, and he's going for Thunderbolt as I go for, I believe, Earthquake? I go for Toxic. Expecting him to switch into something, but either way, yeah, that was a misplay on my part. I could have taken him out with Earthquake. But again, I'm very tired, just trying to get some content for you guys, because I know you guys like Pokemon. I like Pokemon too. And he's going to switch into Umbreon as I switch into my Idol to absorb the Thunder hit. At this point, I figured, you know, they're not very defensive. I should be able to whittle him down with Earthquakes, but he's going to go for Heal Bell to heal up the Raikou. And that's perfectly fine because the Toxic really wasn't for him. It was for Umbreon, but, you know, whatever. So at this point, I'm going to switch to Mr. Krabs. And he's going to go for... It just kind of followed off Mr. Krabs. I figured he'd go for a Protect, but he didn't, so... You know, there's that. Or even if he went for the Wish, you know. I don't know. I didn't want anybody else to take damage, so I switched into Captain Falcon. And I'm like, I'm going to go for U-Turn, because I hope it doesn't much damage to you. But, you know, he, of course, protects. This is going to start stalling me really hardcore now. Even a Choice Banded from a Max Attack Victini only does half. So I'm like, dude, you must be like super defensive or something. As I bring in Bella because that's the only thing I really have to, you know, deal with this thing. And I'm like, I could Toxic you, but, you know, I'm trying to, at this point, I'm really trying to figure out a way to get over this guy's thing. And I'm going to bring in Captain Falcon again. I know he's got the beat up, but he went for the Protect, so he's going to get his health back now and be back in full. I know I can 2-hit KO him, but he's got Protect and Wish. So I go for Bolt Strike, get a Parahax, but he has Synchronize, so it paralyzes me as well. And I'm like, God! It goes for the payback, does almost half, way more than I'm comfortable with, because again, I'm locked into this electric move. So I'm going to switch out, going to Bella to hopefully take some hits. He's going to heal off the Heal Bell, or heal off his paralysis, which is, again, troublesome because now I'm paralyzed and not him. So switch back into Victini, Captain Falcon, and I'm like, go for V-Create, I guess? I mean, that's all I can really do. I figured he'd go for Protect, but I guess he tried to kill me off with the payback. I just click V-Create because that's really all I can do. And yeah, so there's that. So now that thing's gone, and I've still got to deal with this Raikou and this Parisian. Raikou is at 14%, so what I'm going to do is switch into my Idol here and just try and hit him up with an Earthquake to see, you know, he goes for the Thunderbolt. I, of course, can absorb that and go for the Earthquake. So that's what I proceed to do. He goes for the Aura Sphere. It does like nothing. I was like, man. Oh, right. I'm specially offensive. I forgot. You know, I resisted and I'm specially offensive. So yeah, go for the Earthquake just to take that thing out. Now it's got a Parisian and I've got a Paralyzed Victini and 2 Walls. So I'm not really understanding. I mean, I can go for Ice Beams here, but he's still got that Deadly Leaf Blade. So I'm gonna go for Ice Beams, if not just to wear the sub down. Because I don't think I don't think that Bella could really do work on it. Seeing as I believe he resists my stabs too, but you know, it only does half. The Leaf Blade, that is, it only does half to me. So I'm like, just keep going for Ice Beams, go for Broke, make a clear path for Victini. That way he can't sub up anymore. But I'm gonna bring in Bella here because I resist the stab, or I don't resist the stab, but it's neutral, I believe. So he's gonna sub up, bring his HP back down, and I'm going to use my. He's gonna use close combat, which is fine because it's going to lower his defense, which means that I can, and his special defense. So that means I can now kill his sub in one hit with Gyro Ball. Plus, if he subs up again, which I know he could, but it wouldn't make any sense. You know, he's just going to keep going for close combats, and I'm going to take him out with Bella, do the Gyro Ball, get rid of that shenanigans. Yeah, so very, very interesting match on my hand, on both hands. I mean, he played very well, and if he hadn't, you know, misplayed with the Umbreon there with the trying to kill Victini, then he could have basically taken me out. But I mean, so it could have gone very different. I was very iffy about this match. Sorry it went so long, but I mean, it was just he was stalling me out as long as he possibly could. Because I guess, you know, my team's very offensive, as you can tell. Got lots of big threats on my team. Lots of big threats. I haven't asked you guys what your favorite ground type is yet. What is your guys' favorite ground type and why? I don't really know what my favorite ground type is. I guess land? Well, I don't know. Yeah, I really have no idea what my favorite ground type is. All I know is I do love Claydol. So, you guys make sure and leave a like. Help me out. Tell your friends if you want to battle me. Leave it in the comments below. We'll hook something up. Also, make sure you subscribe. That way you can get some more cookies. Cookies are always nice. And I know you guys like cookies. So, thank you guys for watching. Sorry for the long video. Have a good day.